Now, this question says from the following mapping diagram. So here we have 1, 2, 3 of them. List which ones are functions and which are not. Write down which diagrams represents a one-to-one mapping, many-to-one mapping, one-to-many mapping, and many-to-many mapping. Okay, so we need to find what is the definition of a function. Okay. So in our solution, you write E. All right. You know, we have list which ones are functions. So we need to know what is a function. So here we have in the module function. Functions are mappings, which means one set of numbers are connected to another set of numbers by a rule. Okay. Also, the video was being activated. This YouTube video there was being activated. So if you click on this unit, you can watch a YouTube video. Okay. It says watch this video. It explains what are real numbers, what is a mapping, and when a mapping is a function. So take a look at this video for you to get further definition of what is a function. But a function is a mapping. So all functions are mappings, but special sets of mappings, one-to-ones. So one-to-one mapping is a function. Remember, there are four types of mappings: one-to-one, many-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-many. But the only ones that are functions are one-to-one. And let's see the other one, other mapping that's a function, and many-to-one. Okay. So it's only one-to-one and many-to-one mappings that are functions. All right, bear that in mind. Right. Right, so I want to try to paste the same size. So I repeat, all functions are mappings. So they are either one-to-one or many-to-one. Not all mappings are functions. So can somebody please tell me which are the mappings that are not functions based on what we just said there? Anybody would like to share with us which of the mappings that are not functions? Anybody? Anyone would like to share with us which are the mappings that are not functions? There are two mappings that are not functions. What are they? These are the two that are functions, one-to-one and many-to-one. Which are those that are not functions? Anyone would like to share with us which are the functions that are not, which are the mappings that are not functions? No, I don't want the answer for that yet. What are the mappings that are not functions? The one-to-one and the many-to-one are functions, but which two mappings that are not functions? Hello? Okay, name me the 4 types of mappings there are.
So one to many and many to many are not functional.
Right. So therefore, the one to many and the, so let's color code this, the one to many. So the one to many and the many to many are not functions. Okay, so please bear that in mind. It's only the one-to-one and many-to-one that are functions. So now let us first find out what type of mapping is D. What type of a mapping is D? What type of a mapping is D? So someone said D is a one-to-many. Is there one to many? Is one going to many? Is one mapping to many? For one to map to many, 2 arrows supposed to be leaving 1. So one going to many will look like this. This is a one-to-one. That's many to one. Look at one to many. You see 1 going to -1 and 1. So that's a one to many. You see 4? 4 is going to many. So that's a one to many. For a mapping to be a one to many, more than 1 arrow is supposed to leave a domain to be a one to many. So is D a one to many? D is a many to one. D is a many to one. These are many to one. And are many to one's functions. Yes. D is a function. Right, many to one is a function. Remember we said that many to one is a function, okay? So the question say, list which ones are functions, which are not. So D is a function because D is a many to one. All right, let's look at E. What type of mapping is E? What type of mapping is E? Is E a one-to-one, a many-to-one, or one-to-many, or many-to-many? Look at there. What are you seeing? Anybody? What are you seeing? Oh, E. So we're seeing this and this both going to one. This one and this one is going to this one. This is another many to one. All right. This is another many to one. So E is a many to one. And many to ones are functions. So E is also a function. Okay. Let's look at F. What type of function is F? F is clearly a one-to-one, isn't that so? So 1, 1, 1, 1. F is a one-to-one. E is a many-to-one. D is a many-to-one. But F now is a one-to-one. And as we said, one-to-ones are functions. So therefore, yes, F is a function. All right. Part B says, write down which diagrams represents one-to-one, many-to-one, and so forth. So therefore, A and B has been answered. So we can call that A/B. All right, because we have actually identified what type of mapping they are. That would be B, and we state whether it's a function or not. So we have answered number 2, A and B in its entirety. So all 3 are functions. 2 of them are many-to-one, and 1 is a one-to-one. D and E are many-to-one, so that's a function. F is a one-to-one, that's another function.